When you reach the knockout stages of the World Cup, the margins shrink to zero. Every pass, every tackle, and every mistake is magnified under the lights of a global stage. In this high-pressure environment, one nation usually dictates the terms. That nation is Brazil. They are five-time World Cup champions, the historical titans of the sport, and a team that has defeated virtually every major football program on the planet. But despite that dominance over the last century, there is a glitch in the record books. There is one specific country that Brazil has faced on multiple occasions and never managed to defeat, not once, ever. Looking at this data visualization of Brazil's historical win percentages against global opponents, you see a solid wall of success. But at the very bottom, there is a single glaring data point sitting at exactly 0%. That single glaring 0% data point belongs entirely to the national team of Norway. And today, on the sport's biggest stage, that statistical ghost materialized once again to knock the five-time champions out of the tournament. Norway reasserted themselves as Brazil's historical kryptonite, proving a program with 5 stars on their chest can be paralyzed by the right tactical matchup. Heading into the final stages of the match, Norway was fighting for a milestone they had never achieved in their entire history, a ticket to the quarterfinals. The breakthrough arrived in the 79th minute. A perfectly timed cross met a leaping striker, resulting in a powerful header that pushed the scoreline to 2-0 and left the Brazilian defense frozen. The architect was Erling Haaland, performing exactly as he has throughout the tournament. 11 minutes later, right at the 90th minute mark, Haaland struck again. He found open space and sent a low drive into the top corner to complete his brace. Those 2 late strikes dismantled Brazil's defensive strategy. The South American giants were out of time, and the upset was officially sealed. This chart tracks the tournament's top scorers, and that 90th minute strike changed everything. Haaland's total now sits at 7 goals. That 7th goal pulls him level with Lionel Messi in the standings, and it creates a 3-way tie at the top, joining French forward Kylian Mbappé. The Golden Boot is the prize for the most lethal finisher on the planet. Winning it means joining a list that includes names like Ronaldo, Eusebio, and Gerd Müller, marking the highest individual scoring output a player can achieve in a single tournament. By hitting 7 goals and eliminating Brazil, Haaland has validated his status as a global phenomenon, proving his scoring rate remains elite even when facing the world's most storied defense on the biggest stage of all. As the final whistle blew, the pitch split into 2 realities. The Norwegian bench erupted in celebration, while the Brazilian squad collapsed onto the grass in despair. Neymar did manage to pull 1 goal back from the penalty spot in the dying seconds, but the effort was too little, too late to salvage the match. For Brazil, the consequence of this loss extends far beyond this bracket. At his age, this elimination marks the likely end of Neymar's World Cup career. Failing to overcome the Norway curse serves as a tragic ending to an entire era of Brazilian football, closing the book on one of their greatest modern talents without the trophy he sought most. Meanwhile, Norway moves on, holding the weight of booking their first ever quarterfinal. Haaland's performance ensures that the statistical anomaly we looked at earlier remains perfectly intact. Generations pass and playing styles evolve, but the results remain the same. Brazil has faced Norway in 4 different decades and under multiple tactical regimes, yet that winless record still hasn't moved. It shows that in football, specific matchups can defy even the greatest pedigrees in the sport. If you want to see how data and drama collide, follow Pitchava so you never miss a shock result like this. Football explained simply. Let's go.